Good morning. Welcome back. We've got a fun one for you today. Nice, easy trip. Steve and I are leaving Grand Mariner Marina in Mobile. We just spent the last 6 days getting down the Tennessee and Tenn-Tom waterway. We're about to do a nice, easy trip. As you can see, pretty gloomy, nasty weather. Big cold front has come in the upper Panhandle region. And the only problem with that is we've got to cross the Gulf here the next 2 days. So today we're going to mosey on over to maybe Pensacola or Destin. We're going to let this cold front move on by. We're going to let these winds calm down. And tomorrow's Friday, right? Tomorrow's Friday?
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah. Tomorrow's Friday and Saturday. The Gulf lays out, wind lays down. And we're going to do our little 24-hour cross straight into Tampa Bay from either Pensacola or Destin, one of the two. But we're going to get off the dock this morning. You guys come along for the ride. It's going to be a nice trip down Mobile Bay, across the ICW and the Panhandle. Really, some really nice shots down through there, through Navarre Beach and Pensacola, Orange Beach. Really nice areas. But we're still training Steve. Steve's come a long way in a week. He's feeling good. We are on the home stretch of our trip. We will be home within 2 to 3 days. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Let's get off the dock. How you feeling this morning?
Good. Ready to go.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, we're swapped. We got generators going. Let's get the mains fired. I'll get your lines. Oh, the boat's a mess. Yeah, if you're just now new joining us, definitely check out our last few videos coming down the Tennessee River and the Tenn-Tom. Had a lot of great sites, a lot of lock information. We did a bunch of locks. I think we did like 15 locks, something like that. I haven't added them up yet, but really check out those videos in the past few weeks. Morning winds still blowing at our stern. It's been blowing from our, west most of the night and last night. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this spring off because it's not doing anything. Pull your line up here. Good toss on the boat. Now I gotta move fast once I get this one off. All right, you're clear. Make sure to kick the stern out. Good, he did a port forward. Now he's gonna do a starboard reverse. There he goes, nice. There he goes, all reverse, nice. Nice job, Steve. You're focusing on the wrong thing. Hopefully he doesn't throw me off the swim platform. Welcome to the Dog River in Mobile. This is a great spot for if you're traveling through Grand Mariner. Definitely you would much rather be over here than over here. Over here is that's Dog River Marina. There's just nothing over there. It's a big marina. But they got a cool spot over here. Family owned. They own the restaurant and the marina. All right, nicely done, Steve. See ya. You did good there.
Yeah, wasn't bad.
Once you stop looking at that piling.
What do you want me to put in here? Just Destin for purposes of routing?
Yeah, sure. Let's see how rolling Mobile Bay is. Got all the lines secure.
Make a good mate someday.
I'm gonna make a good mate someday.
Yeah.
That's what Jordan says every day. You having a panic attack up here?
Nope. All good.
Buds. Mobile shipping channel is right here. South. We're gonna head down through there and get in the ICW around Dolphin Island. Oh yeah, it's a bit sporty out here, huh, Steve? Man, it's like chocolate milk out here. Nasty. White capping. At least it's following sea.
Yes.
Oh man. Nasty, nasty.
Yep.
Definitely a day to stay at the dock if you're a looper.
Which we're not.
Which we're not. We got business to attend to.
Exactly.
I think the plan is we're gonna get in the ICW here in about 10 miles, and we're gonna shoot over to Lulu's for lunch. I'm gonna meet up with some friends that have their boat, their 44 DeFever. Actually, they're friends and clients. I did a few training sessions with them before they started the loop on their old 44 DeFever. It's at Saunders Boat Works right now, getting worked on, so kind of works out. We're not in a rush today. Once again, we got to let this cold front move on before we can cross the Gulf. It's currently 4 foot offshore. Hopefully that will calm down overnight and we'll be good tomorrow morning. Hey, if you guys don't mind, most of you are not subscribed. It would really help me out if you guys use this QR code that I'm about to post right here. And if you're sitting on your couch watching it on the TV, just take a picture of it with your phone. You can subscribe on your phone via the YouTube app. It would really help me out. We're getting close to 100,000 subs, which is really cool. And just trying to get there as fast as possible. Appreciate all the support as always. If you could help me out by subscribing, that'd be great. Look at how brown this water is. I mean, it's just straight chocolate. You should, I've done this many times and I've never had an issue with it. You're probably gonna see 6 to 7 foot, maybe 5 foot once you get close to the channel down here. But as soon as you come in the channel, you gotta hang a left immediately and stay with it.
Okay.
And it's probably gonna be pretty nasty when you make that turn because all this is gonna start hitting us on the beam.
Yeah, it is. When we get close to that, come on up.
Yeah. I mean, even that little mile stretch to get inside, you may want to just push it up on plane so we don't roll around.
Yeah.
A lot of you recently have been asking about my sunglasses that I'm wearing. I'm wearing Costa Rincons. I've been wearing Costas since I was like 10 years old. I'm a Costa man. For a while there, did have some issues with Costas, but they would send me some new frames. But these don't have any rubber on them, and they're really light. They're the 580Gs. That's the only lens that I will wear. I really like the glass lenses, which is why I continue to wear Costas. They don't scratch as easy. The 580Gs are very lightweight. You don't put them on, you don't feel them on your face. To me, it's a crisper image. I got bad eyes. I'm like +5. I'm blind. I wear contacts every day. It's a crisper image to me looking through glass lenses all day. The other Costas, like the more wraparound ones for fishing and stuff, I have a pair of those as well, the Reef 10s, and those are the ones with the rubber on them. Those are great too. I used to wear those every day, but I got tired of having raccoon eyes every single day of my life. So I'm just wearing the Rincons now so I don't get the raccoon eyes. And I think they look better on me anyway. But I do like Costas. You got to keep the sunscreen off of them. You got to take care of them. I wash mine with hot water and Dawn soap every couple days and get them back to clean. Really the only reason, I've never broken a pair of these. I keep them on my neck and hang them. I've never broken these. Nothing's ever gone wrong with these glasses, but I do go through about 2 a year simply because I lose them or they get lost at the airport or somebody steals them or something like that. But that's really the only reason I've had to replace these. So I like Costas. I know Smith, a lot of guys are going to Smith. Bahio, I think they're called. Another one that I'm probably going to try next called Blue Otter. And they're basically like identical to these, but they're like half the price. Have not worn them at all, but they look just like these. I don't think they're glass, but I might try them if I lose these. They're half the price, so why not? Steve just looked at me and said it's Monday. A day trader doesn't know what day it is.
And Will said it's Friday.
That's how checked out he is.
But it's Thursday, so.
He's getting delusional. 6 days. What is this, day 7? Yeah, day 7. All right, well, we're coming into the ICW here, so then it's going to get real rolly. I would definitely consider picking it up on plane, or else we're going to get tossed. Got her up. We didn't want to take all these to the beam. Much better ride. Oh boy, about fell over. Can you drive any better? I mean, dang.
No hands.
Like right now, you see how you're aiming outside the green?
Yeah.
You're making me nervous.
Oh, I got it.
Get in the channel.
Yeah. Like that. There you go. Like this and just pass on the...
Nah, he's a fairly big toe. Yeah, I mean, just assume the one. He might get on the radio, though.
Yeah. Can I run a plane in here? I don't see it marked.
Yeah, you can run it on plane, right up to him. Go pull it back. Might as well. Save that fuel. Into your hull speed.
Driving, can I call you back if it's an emergency? Yeah. Okay. I'll call you after a while.
Right here. Got a broke dorsal fin. That's interesting. Today is Halloween. For those wondering why I am so far behind on content, I'm not sure when this video will release. Hopefully in December at some point, but I've just got so much content that I mean, I'd have to start posting twice a week. Not exactly sure that's the smartest move in the world to post twice a week, but I just try to keep it once a week. I think that's enough, and yeah, I might get a little behind, but at least the content's good. And I'm taking my time with it, because there will be a time where I will be caught up and I'll be looking for videos to make, but I highly doubt that anymore. I got something going pretty much all the time, but between my new boat and working, there's always something to film. The Emily Reese. The app that I'm using for up-to-date weather or up-to-date buoy conditions. So first thing I do is check windy. Check the sea, not the sea conditions. I check the wind, how fast it's blowing, what are the gusts to, and what direction the wind's out of. That'll tell me a lot about the sea state right there. That will tell me probably 80% of the picture is what windy will tell me, okay? Then, if I want to know what the live, up-to-date conditions are, we're in Mobile, that's Mobile Bay. This is 44 miles southeast, out in the Gulf. It's gusting to 23 knots, it's blowing 17 knots. It's 3 foot at 5 seconds. This morning it was 3.5 foot at 5 seconds. That's pretty rough in the Gulf. I'm not gonna lie, that's white capping. That's a little rolly out there. Not sure we want to spend 24 hours out there with 3 foot at 5 seconds. Is it dangerous? Like, would we end up hurt or something like that? No, but it won't be comfortable, and that's the goal, is to be comfortable when you got to go 24 hours straight at 8 knots. We don't want to be rolling around getting our butt kicked, but that's called buoy cast. So between windy, buoy cast for the live conditions at the buoy, and there's buoys all over the place, obviously. That'll give you a good go, no-go scenario. So I'm hoping tomorrow morning we're going to wake up and Gulf's laid down to 1.5, 2 at maybe 6 or 7 seconds, and then we're going to go. And also remember that 3 foot is the average. Okay, there could be a 1, there could be a 2, there could be a 4, there could be a 5 on the back side of that 3. That's the average of the sets. All right, so that, you know, you might come up to the first waves come in what, sets of 7? Waves come in sets of 7. Okay, so maybe the first 2 waves are like 3 foot, but a lot of times, like in my Scout video where I'm running that Scout 400 up from the Fort Myers area up to Sarasota. You can go back and check that one out. Got a lot of people in there saying that wasn't 3 foot. It was definitely 3 foot. It was more like 3 foot in the first few waves, but on the back end of some of those waves, you get into the 4s and the 5s, and those are the ones where you see the water coming around the side of the boat. You got to remember that's an average, and a lot of people get thrown off by that because they're like, well, 3 foot's not bad, let's go. And then they get out there and it's way worse than they thought. Well, that's because it's an average. There's going to be some bigger waves in there that you're not expecting. And when those big waves hit and when those big waves toss you, you're feeling that big time. And trust me, I am fully aware of the dramatization of most boaters in the world about wave heights, right? Like I've seen people, my own friends, oh man, it was 6 foot in Tampa Bay. Bro, it was not 6 foot in Tampa Bay. I'm sorry, it was rough. It might have been 3 or 4, but it was not 6 foot, okay? I'm fully aware of the dramatization of wave heights. Most people are definitely wrong about that. But once again, when you're watching these videos, just understand the camera never does it justice. There's nothing I can do to show what that actual wave looks like not on camera or on camera. It's impossible. The camera just makes it look flat. I don't know what it does, but that's why I try to show the water like coming around the boat. Like in that 38 Scout video, there were a few waves that boat sits every bit of 4 to 5 feet off the water at the bow, and there were waves. If I stopped at about 8 miles an hour, it was dipping into that wave on a couple of those breakers. They were coming over the rub rail at the very tip of the bow. And obviously, I slowed down a couple times in that trip just to regroup myself or to get something that fell. But other than that, go check that video out. It's a pretty good video. They put in this new development over here the last few years, but a lot of cool houses up on stilts in this area.
That one hasn't been replaced yet.
Yeah. A little legendary over there. Shout out to Captain Kyle Nadrowski. He's a captain for Legendary. Good guy. Does some training up here. I send him some jobs every once in a while when I can't get up to the Panhandle, but he offered us one of those slips for the night if we needed it. But those are good guys over there, Kyle and Legendary. Sell some nice boats. Appreciate it, Kyle, but we're going to go up here to Lulu's and then we're going to go to Pensacola Pass, most likely. Just do port side, pull it up alongside there. I'll get your lines. Just nice and easy, just like the lock wall. It's okay, we'll get it. What? Yeah, pilings. Pilings, yeah. Might need to get a stern line ready. Come at it at an angle. Oi! What's happening? Look at these professional boaters.
Yes,
I bet y'all are getting good at it.
you're still alive.
You're still alive?
We haven't eaten here yet.
Yeah.
We've been just right there.
It's pretty good. You know the story behind this place, right?
Jimmy Buffett's sister, I
Yeah.
believe, right?
Yeah. This is the original one.
You've been here, I think.
Yeah. If I'm going through here on a delivery, I'll stop and get a hamburger and keep moving.
This is easy peasy.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's the BMW edition. I don't know what that means.
It's a thing?
Yeah. It's a 47. This is a pretty rare boat. They didn't make too many of these models. Now, 5 feet. 5 feet. Wrong way. I haven't drilled him on docking yet. Most of our 6 days is spent just trying to make time.
Is it new to him?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's like y'all. His first big boat. 3 feet. Bring the stern over. Wrong way, Steve. There you go. I'm gonna go get that spring if you just want to tie that one up real quick. All right, a couple springs will hold it for now. Good job. This is Jenny, Fred. They have a 44 DeFever. They had a slip across from my family's boat at Maximo. They are 2/3 of the way done on the loop.
Do you need any?
It's cold.
Actually, wait, no.
Appreciate that. You gotta give Will a boat card too. You know, I got one of those.
A what?
A boat card.
He
A boat card?
He should have these.
Oh, that. I didn't know that was called a boat
Look at
card.
that, yeah, boat card.
All right, flip that over for the YouTube there. You don't want your phone number on there? You want the whole world to call you?
Give that to Will. Put it in his pocket.
Yeah, I'll
I
take
gotta get rid
one.
of them. I got 100 of them.
You got 100 of them. Yeah, y'all never talk to anybody, so.
Well,
Well, I'm taking a picture somehow.
You taking a picture?
A friend of mine wants a picture.
You at Lulu's?
are you recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, we bought the boat
That's gonna be a
card.
hard.
Braver than me. I don't know if I'd stay on that boat in the wind. Up on the yard. You ready? Oh, I'll film you. Just let us know.
We have drinks.
I'll try to get you a slip at Gulfport. I'll call James. Good to see you. Yeah, man. Oh, give me a handshake.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, well, y'all be safe. Have fun. Get that boat right.
Yeah,
See you in a little while.
we stay in touch, yeah.
Yeah, if I pass by you again, we'll see what happens. All right, you good?
We've been close
Yeah.
a handful of times. Which
Yeah,
is-
we have, yeah.
I mean, even down when you guys went down to the Keys to where? Last year, fishing?
Oh, yeah. And Dry Tortugas, Key West, we did all that,
Yeah,
right?
we were just right there a couple days before. so-
Yeah. Rotate, come on. Yeah, we're going straight. Where are you going, Steve? Woo-hoo, don't throw me off now. See y'all later.
See you, Captain.
You got the best job ever.
Yeah, I do. I'm lucky. All right, we're in Wolf Bay. Coming into the Perdido area. How you doing up here?
Doing great.
You're navigating Florida ICW. Look at you. All right, well, the plan's working out. Tomorrow is going to be nice. Very nice winds. We have about 70 miles to Destin, so that puts us at Destin at like 8 o'clock, which we don't need to do that. We don't need to travel at night. So we're going to run up here 20 miles. We're going to go to Pensacola Pass. Right inside Pensacola Pass is a place called Fort McRae. And there's this really cool little anchorage, this little deep water cove on the inside of the sand dunes, right inside the pass. And it's a beautiful spot. So we're gonna get up here, we're gonna anchor at about 3:30. Let this cold front pass, let the winds calm down tonight, and enjoy the anchorage. And we'll wake up tomorrow morning and head 340 miles across the Gulf, right into the Manatee River in Tampa Bay. It's gonna be a long trip. There's Barber Marina back there. Done a video in there before.
Hey, turn it on.
Dolphin? Oh yeah. All right, getting close. No wake zone here. There's a nice Hatteras up here on the starboard. Is it still up here for sale? And is that big boat still on the bank over there? Did we pass that?
Yes.
It's still on the bank? Dang it. I should have recorded that. Yeah, that Hatteras is still there. I think it's for sale. It's been for sale for a long time. Hatteras Sportfish. These are cool houses. You have this beach right here with a dock. You don't really often get a dock with a beach. It's kind of interesting. All right, we're coming into the Gulf National Island Seashore. All of this is state park, and it's gorgeous. And we're going to anchor on the inside of this here in about 10 miles, or less. What do we have?
I think we're like almost
5 miles, maybe.
Yeah. Or to be exact. 5 miles.
A lot of nice sand dunes. We'll fly the drone, show you all that fun stuff. What have you learned today, Steve?
I have learned a lot.
Like what?
I've learned to not freak out when somebody's watching me park the boat. Do it the right way instead of the way they tell me to.
That's good.
Follow my electronics through unfamiliar territory.
There you go.
Yep.
I don't know. I haven't been up here at all helping you.
Nope.
And whether he realizes it or not, I am downstairs on my Navionics making sure.
I know you are.
He's keeping it between the navigational beacons, as Jimmy Buffett would say. You got to let your trainees fly. You got to let them spread their wings. You're not much of a training captain if you just babysit them the whole time. Give them the information, let them run with it, fix the errors,
You gotta make mistakes.
make sure they don't screw up, make sure you don't put the boat in jeopardy, and everything's good. But yeah, you got to learn with a little trial and fire every now and then. All right, we're coming into the hole. It's a little bit of a tight spot to navigate here, so let me show you. We're there. We're going to come right into here. So he's got to thread the needle, get it in there to that Anchorage in that hole. It's a great spot. Very protected. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, there's a barge in there, but he's pushed up against the bank,
Yeah,
I
I'm going
think.
to the right of it, right? Yep.
Yeah. So you need to zoom in on your phone, make sure you hit that gap. You'll be fine.
All right.
That's why sonar charting is so important. The nav chart showed that was unnavigable. It was dark blue. It said not, or generally that means not charted, right? Try to keep you out of there. But if you turn on that sonar charting, it'll show you that little hole. We are using Starlink Mini, guys. We've been using it this whole trip. It's been absolutely great. He's got the unlimited roam plan. I've actually uploaded 2 45-minute to hour videos on using Starlink. It did take about 12 hours to do so, but maybe a little more actually. But it did work. We got it up there in 4K. So Starlink, man. Thinking about just getting it for the boat, getting it for the house, canceling my home internet. Just bring it with me. It's cold. Real cold. Ready for it to warm up. Ready to be back in South Florida. Sure is nice up here. Very shallow right there. Very shallow right there. Big pile of sand. Keep it poured. Look it up. Cool spot, huh?
Very cool. With some fighter jets flying over. One landed a minute ago. I hate it when you're right.
What does that mean?
Pleasure craft.
Uh-huh. Your navionics froze. Nope, you gotta swipe out and go back into it. We just go opposite from him.
Behind
Over
him?
here. No, over here, opposite from him.
The other one turn around and face the same direction.
I'm
Not where that
gonna let you figure it out.
Thing is there.
Pay attention to your chart. Go to the port. Looper. Alright. Come to port. Easy. See what I mean? You're going straight into throttle. You're doing. Alright, go over here more toward the center. Here are the jets.
Yep.
I'm letting you do this on your own, so don't wait on a suggestion from me.
Alright. That's what I want.
That's fine. Put it down there. Got plenty of room to swing to the beach. Good. Just keep it in reverse as it goes down. All right, go to neutral.
That's 50 feet.
All right. See if it hooks up. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty calm. You don't necessarily need the bridle tonight. We can do it to show you. Pretty easy concept.
This is the way we're gonna play. You can't play that way. That's okay. You're just gonna have to play it.
Yeah, it's kind of a two-person job anyway. All right, shut it down. It's hooked up. So, and then what are you gonna do for your anchoring?
I feel like you gotta find
Set an
this
alarm.
direction with it.
What alarm? What app?
Anchor, he told me I'll figure it out.
Anchor Pro and Navionics tracking. Well, it kind of sucks. We couldn't get the drone up. We're in a restricted zone because of the Air Force Base, so I wasn't able to get the drone up in the air. It was a great sunset, such a cool spot to be in between all the sand dunes and whatnot. Steve cooked us up some cowboy spaghetti tonight, bacon, ground beef, spaghetti, good stuff. We ate good. We're gonna get up early and cross the Gulf. Really appreciate all of you coming along every single week, watching these videos. It means the world to me, it really does. If you guys don't mind, subscribe, give us a like, comment below. I'll put the QR code up here. If you're sitting on your couch watching your TV, if you don't mind, just scan that code. Remember to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, at The Captain's Coach for a lot of shorter clips with training and a lot of different content there as well. We've got 34 hours to go. 34 hours to go. We're going to be pulling into the Manatee River. Steve will have his new boat back home in Tampa. We will see y'all in the morning for our 340-mile cross. We'll see you next week. Come along for the Gulf Cross. We're gone.